My name is Sherry Young. My husband works at Peter Morgan on the ship channel. I work at Bluff Elementary. I know the neighborhood. I went to Bluff Elementary. I know the whole area. I know the children. I work at Bluff Elementary. I know the neighborhood. I know the children. My husband works on the channel. I did missionary work in India, and my daughter did it in China. That's where the pollution is coming from. My thing, as first I'm a Christian, and then I'm an American citizen. And according to the Constitution,
yes,
Congress may not set up a religious organization or interfere with religious freedom. Everyone's a pink slip away from not having a job. If my husband lost his job, can you guarantee me in that bill I would have a Christian doctor, not a Muslim doctor, because we're at war. I saw how Muslims do women in India. I also know Sharia law. I also know that poor girl in Florida, if she gets sent back, they'll kill that child. And it's going to be on that Congress's hand if they send that kid back. They're going to kill her for an honor killing. There's been over 5,000 honor killings in the States. We are at war. Our men need to be taken care of. Before you do all these other plates with the sticks spinning, you need to take care of our soldiers first. I don't want to be assigned, like President Brock said, we would be assigned a doctor. My parents have both been under Social Security disability. We've dealt with Muslim doctors. My dad had both legs amputated in Illinois, where they walk in, they looked at my father, knowing the man couldn't get out of the bed to go walk down the hall to get the doctor. They signed off on the chart on it. Are those going to be the people that's going to get their student loans forgiven? And why can't we have a choice in a Christian doctor? I've had 3 sinus surgeries. I've had Christian doctors. When I come off the mission field, I'm barely breathing, getting out of some of those countries. They took care of me, and they told me, Miss Young, because you're a Christian and a missionary, we're only going to take what your insurance pays. They've never charged me a copay. Never. I want a Christian doctor, and when I go in to get a well woman checkup, I don't want a Muslim man between me and a sheep. I want a Christian
I've seen a lot of doctors my whole life.
But you're not a woman. A woman has long-term health care. When you're pregnant, you deal 9 months with the doctor. If you get a sorry doctor for 9 months, you're stuck. I've had the women's hospital. I've had top-of-the-line care because God's blessed me with that. I don't want a Muslim doctor. If you can't write a bill, guarantee me my freedom of religion, picking my doctor, then don't write it.
I want your right to pick your doctor. And there's nothing in this bill that will assign you.
But what if I go without a job? I'm going to get stuck in a government system where I don't have a choice.
Well, first of all, you know, if your husband gets laid off, hopefully he can afford the COVID plan.
Probably.
Well, I know that's the problem, even under current law. And you have to pay your employer. But, you know, there are ways that I don't want the federal government picking my doctor or yours, or my wife's doctor.
Right.
And so I want to be able to pick, although I have to admit, we typically get who we go to when we go for exams. But and
I want a doctor with a dialect I can understand.
I was this. My wife's OBGYN and is Jewish, and I didn't find that out until years ago.
It's going to affect my health care if I can't understand.
Yeah. Oh, I understand. And that's our problem. You're right. But what we need is more folks who in our own country who want to become a doctor, instead of whether they're from India or China or anywhere else. And so that's why, you know, and I would hope we give preference to folks who qualify coming out